Oh, it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. It's been a... Don't I have cutters somewhere? I got too many cutters. I got cutters at the house, cutters in the car. Shit, it's starting to sound like a song. I got cutters in the house. I got cutters in the car. I got cutters on the street. I got cutters at the bar. Cut that cigar. Cut that cigar. Yo, where all my cutters at? Ooh, getting spicy here, Richie. Where my cutters at? Motherfucker. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Chill, man. Oh, do I have a damaged wrapper? Somewhere? Something just came off. Where? Where? Smells pungent. Now, this is a vintage 2013. The wrapper is from 2013. Allegedly, it was a fantastic, strong summer. So they decided to take a great crop and let it sit for 10 years, really age it out. And then they made a cigar. Nicaraguan, Brazilian, and two different Dominican Puerto Cubano, a Seco and a Lajero in the filler, and a Honduran binder. So all in all, we got Brazilian, Dominican, two kinds. A Nicaraguan Jalapa, strong. Honduran, San Agustin launcher, whatever the hell that is. That's always good Honduran tobacco with a nice Connecticut broadleaf. And in the end, with a beautiful packaging. Nice. Cedar sleeve. And at MSRP when it came out of around $11. So what's the problem? I don't think there's gonna be a problem. Macanudo doesn't really make any bad cigars. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be your favorite cigar. Who cares about favorite, man? Can you smoke it? Can you enjoy it? $11 MSRP is not bad because that's exactly what I paid for it. It's got a thick, toothy wrapper on this thing. I don't expect any of my regulars to be around because this lounge is dead. This is the last episode. This is the last episode. Richie is done with his channel. I'm tired of it. Absolutely sick of this place. And actually, it's not even terribly cold right now. What's the temperature at right now? It says 21, but it feels a lot nicer than 21 degrees. Or it's been so cold that 21 degrees feels nice. I'm being dead serious, bro. The Northeast, we were getting slammed. We've been getting slammed like a high school cheerleader with father issues. I mean, this has been a crazy winter, and I can't stress it enough. So we got this thing cut, but all you need is a cut and a light. We got that going for us. Kind of a pungently dark, sweet smell to this thing. Is this? Oh, the whole cedar sleeve just came right off. I don't normally do this. But you did it. If you're up in the northern Pennsylvania area, I highly recommend the Best Cigar Pub. Great prices, but a quarter just came out of this Matchbox. Okay. Wow, my nose is gonna sneeze. I guess the cigar was pungent. Great selection, and it's probably one of the best cigar lounges because, I mean, there's other great cigar lounges, so it's up there with that. But it has a massive bar, and you can smoke at the bar, and a restaurant area, and you can smoke in the restaurant area, and then you can go right upstairs to different lounges, so you can walk around. First off, great bathrooms, totally clean, spotless, which is nice. You might be there for 4 hours. You got to drop a deuce, right? You're two cigars in. Maybe you had some, cheeseburger, and now you're like, man, before I have my second Padron, I'm gonna take a hot shit. Well, that's nice to have nice, clean bathrooms. And anyways, It's a nice place. No, it's an amazing place. And it's wintertime. Once it gets warmer out, they got golf outside. They have outdoor seating area with fire pits. They have live music. Um, it's a 2-story building, and then there's an outdoor area under the shade. So yeah, like 5 different areas you can hang out there. Um, they also have a massive warehouse um, where they sell cigars online. I guess we're gonna be smoking here alone. Alone. Al one. AL alone. ALONE. AL1. 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 Yes, okay. AL1. A. All right. I'll tell you what. I like the way this thing's smelling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did leave this thing out of the cellophane all day. Bought it last night, so we should get some nice combustion on this. Here we go, baby. 3, 2, 1. 2013 wrapper. DMX was a 2013 rapper. Wait, at that point, he's already been around for a while, but he was still hot, DMX. X is going to give it to you. Oh, I'm slipping. I'm falling. Got to get up. I'm slipping. I'm falling. Got to get up. I'm slipping. I'm falling. Is everyone dead? Is this lounge dead? Lounge is dead. It's all right. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'll hang out for like 5 minutes and I'll go fuck myself. It's all good. It's all good. It's a stupid place. It's a stupid place. I mean, we ran this place to the ground. I'm surprised. I'm surprised this lounge lasted as long as it did. You know, it's not a professional lounge. Not at all. I got to say off the bat, the cigar is extremely smooth. I got to say off the bat, the cigar is rather dark, about 75% dark. Um, Off the bat, the cigar has nice smoke output. But I did leave it out for some time so to shed a little moisture. You don't want to take a very dark cigar and go right from the humidor. If it's moist, you might want to give it a couple hours just to air that coochie out. Hands on your knees, right? Let that coochie breathe. Oh shit. As I said that, 2 old ladies were walking by. Not, ma'am, I'm sorry, ma'am, not your coochies. I mean, I'm sure your coochies don't need to breathe. Your Honor, Your Honor, I was relating a coochie to the cigar, saying you got to let it breathe. I didn't know these 2 fine young old ladies, or whatever, not ladies of the evening, ladies walking by in the evening. You know, it is. Now, Miss, were you saying that my client needed to air out her coochie? She said, no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Combustion is quite nice. Well, that Brazilian tobacco cigar has a little bit of funkiness to it. Caleb, how you doing? How you doing? Right now, we're at about a medium plus, 75% darkness. It has a nice pungent sweetness to it. Now, this cigar has some time on it, right? I believe I believe this was a one-time release, and I could be wrong. Um, because if it was a release of 2013 tobacco on the wrapper, how are they still releasing this cigar? Unless they didn't use it all, but then every year, that would mean every year the new vintage 2013. That would mean that the tobacco is getting older and weaker. Oh, thank you so much, Samurai. I really appreciate that. If you take that and you stuff it up with consent to your chocha, I appreciate that. Have a nice night. Um, Tell you what, it's a nice cigar. Still getting to know it. It is not a strong cigar. If you want to relax with a Connecticut broadleaf, it's quite nice. If you like an Ashton aged Maduro, might be something. But it is coating the tongue with a lot of flavor. Right there, right now we're about okay. God forgive you. Right now we're at about a medium full. We're about a medium full. It's actually getting stronger. And this is exactly where right there. That's where I'd want to have it. The flavor's nice, chocolatey coming in like a pungent, dark, like sour fruit. Mm. Yes, a pungent, dark, sour fruit, um, like a fig, like a sour fig. If it's a little fermented, almost like if you had like a fig wine. I know it sounds crazy, but it's got that sour darkness to it, but it has a nice milk chocolate note to it as well. So imagine eating a nice milk chocolate and not watered down. It's a nice milk chocolate. Imagine a nice milk chocolate, like a fermented fig wine or something like that. Nothing bad about this to say. However, is it a Liga number 9 Connecticut Maduro? No, no, it's not that kind of party. However, though, like the Liga number 9, it does have Honduran tobacco. Like the Liga number 9, it does have Brazilian tobacco. And like the Liga number 9, it does have Nicaraguan tobacco. And like the Liga number 9, it does have a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. So why doesn't it taste exactly like a Liga number 9? So many factors. I don't care if you change one priming of the Zach blend or one position or change the priming and a position and then also change the priming, a position, and then age. And then if each one of those things is different, you see how easy it is to change. You get what I'm trying to say? There's a lot of cigars are made in the factory, but there's a lot of factors to cigars. There is a lot of factors. Hmm. Yeah, it's a nice medium full right now. This is um this is coming out quite nice. This lounge is dead. It's good. This is my last episode. I hate this place. I don't even know why I'm here. We don't have anyone here. No one's here. Uncle Larry, Caleb left. Gio he's back with his girlfriend. Um, Sako is hanging out with PG. Mm. It's quite a pleasant cigar. Is it an enjoyable cigar? Yeah. Could anyone enjoy this cigar? Yes. Um, but does that make it a beginner's Maduro? No. But however, if you're looking for a very strong Maduro, it's not going to be that kind of party. However, though, this is a nice blend. It's a nice blend. Wow, magic trick, David Copperfield. That's amazing, brother. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, brother. David Copperfield. Poof, poof. There goes the car. Poof. There goes the house. Poof. David Copperfield. Poof. It is a pretty heavy cigar and pretty full pack. We're getting a nice slow burn out of this. It's a quality cigar. We have vintage tobacco, 2013 broadleaf, and a very oily wrapper, and it is smoking quite nicely. Black pepper is picking up as well. I'll tell you what, it's a classy cigar. I think Macanudo overall is kind of a classy brand, but at a pretty reasonable prices. I mean, To have a vintage, this is $11. Now, why is this only $11? General has so much tobacco and so much volume by sales. They're not gouging Macanudo. If this was, you took the same cigar and, oh, it's a special boutique brand. You can sell it for $20. Oh, it's got a 10-year age wrapper. Oh, that sounds expensive. Sure. $11 is fine. $11 is fine. $11 is fine. Construction's perfect. It's better than a Cuban cigar. Don't hate me. I'm telling the truth. Cuban cigars don't work. Sacco's like throwing his Cuban cigar out. Big D. Big D, the Cohiba didn't work. Hey, Big D. The Romeo. Yeah, Cuban cigars are notorious for not working. I'll tell you what, though, it's nice. If you want a milk chocolate, a dark, pungent, sour fig fruit note, black pepper, not a very earthy cigar, 75% darkness, it's quite nice. Anyone could enjoy it, but it definitely feels like not as potent or spicy as let's say a Liga Number 9. But it's not boring by any means. Now, this is me having it the second time. I think the last time I had this is when it came out. I think it came out in 2023 or 2024 or 2023. I don't know. I think it came out in 2023. I don't know. It doesn't matter. This is a revisit. The cigar is still holding up. It's enjoyable. I didn't even revisit the video I made about it because I'm just experiencing it right now. I don't know if it's the same yield and now the cigar just has another year of time on it, or if they're still making new production. I don't know that. If it is the original yield, that means they still have supply left. It didn't sell out. So I don't have the answer on that. But is it a quality cigar? Well, construction is perfect. Draw is perfect. Burn is perfect. Flavor is quite nice. It's an easy to love blend. Is it as good as a Liga Number 9? No. Is it still a good cigar? Yeah. For newbies, sometimes maybe you could say Liga Number 9 is too strong. This could be more up their alley, you know? This is enjoyable. This is a very enjoyable cigar. This is my first cigar of the day. Only cigar of the day. That's all I'm having. The wrapper is rather textured, rather thick, quite grippy. This was a strong leaf. This was a good yield that year. They said 2013 was record high temperatures. They had very high temperatures. You'll get smaller, right? You're gonna get what was that? No, more rain. You get bigger leaves, but they're thinner. Record high temperatures. You're gonna get much thicker tobacco, stronger tobacco, but they put it aside to age it. I'm not mad about this cigar. It's quite classy. It's quite enjoyable. For $11 for a cigar of this caliber, I think they're giving you a gift. They really are. Like they're giving you a gift. Um, but I think most things under the general lineup, people will smoke them, but they get overlooked, and that's fine. Or it's like, oh, these aren't good cigars. It's general. I don't know, like what world you live in. They're not using bullshit tobacco. They always have great construction. Their availability is generally pretty good, and their consistency. For example, I've been smoking the Cohiba Red Dot for over 15 years, and it's been consistent. I've been smoking the Cohiba Black for over 15 years. and it's been consistent. So what can we say? What can we say about that? Partagas, Macanudo, Cohiba. They used to have Ramon Alones. I'm not sure if that is still under them or if Ramon Alones went to. And then Boulevard, they've had some new cigars. They're pretty good. Sancho Panza. Obviously, they're Macanudo. Which Macanudo they could sell all throughout Europe, or throughout the world, wherever they have Cubans, because Macanudo, they started off, I believe it's a Jamaican brand. So, right? So it is what it is. So I believe the original Macanudo had Jamaican tobacco, with a shade grown wrapper, right? Um, I'm going way back, and I don't know if Macanudo was always owned by General or if they bought out the Macanudo name. Yeah, you could look at the history of that, but Macanudo's been around for a long time. It's saying right here, Macanudo, 1868. Clearly, General hasn't been around since 1868, so there you go. But Macanudo, old school Macanudo, definitely your grandpa and your great grandpa's cigar. Back in the 60s, 70s, that's when they were in their peak. Like, Macanudo was king, king, king. You watch old movies, you see fucking old guys smoking Macanudos. Back in the 70s, every movie you watch in the 70s is generally a shade grown wrapper. Guys are smoking, you see a lot of Churchills back then. Churchill Connecticut's big Connecticut cigars. But you know what though? Back then, guys were smoking at work. Guys were smoking at the hospital. So you know what though? Maybe smoking big Connecticut cigars like at work is a good deal because you're not getting so banged up on strong cigars. And maybe that Connecticut smell is not as offensive as an AJ Fernandez, strong, scary cigar. So maybe they had it right. I think cigars got stronger and stronger as society got more violent. Really, society has become a lot more aggressive. Aggressive. We went from guys getting to a fist fight, and maybe somebody getting stabbed or somebody getting shot with a 32, pulling a little 32, out of their boot. They got shot in the knee, but they're all right. No, they'll have a limp. Back in the 70s, bar brawls, pretty brutal, but wasn't a lot of 17 people shot at a barbecue. These days, society's a little more aggressive. Society's a little more cleansing. Yeah, it's a lot more. In some ways, the people are weaker, but the violence is more intense. And so I believe, and the drugs are much more crazy. You went from marijuana and cocaine to fentanyl and people huffing aerosol cans. So yeah, we're retarded. Our society is retarded. I mean, anyone doing fentanyl is retarded. Anyone huffing these cans is stupid. But hey, we used to only smoke Connecticut's. A more peaceful time. Maybe that was a better time. Even though I love all the new cigars, but I'm just saying, I'd rather be 41 years old like in 1978. Man, that would have been a great time. What a great time. You have an old Chevy pickup, you know. Budweiser was still an American brand, not bought out by that big European conglomerate. It was what it was. And I think back then you could only get Coors Light west of the Mississippi, right? That was that whole movie, right? Right? When he's running across the border. Yeah, I think Coors Light back in the day, you could only get it west of the Mississippi. Just a good old boy. And anyways, this has been an enjoyable cigar. The lounge has been absolutely dead, and I kind of expected it, and that's okay. The lounge, it's been dead for a long time, and I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother my chocha. Doesn't bother my chocha. The lounge failed Richie, sure, sure, and Richie's failed the lounge. I think we've all failed failed in one another. It is what it is. In the end, I don't care. Doesn't matter. I'll let it go. I'll give you a pass. It's all right. Well, the cigar's enjoyable. We're holding the smoke. We're holding a perfect ash. I got nothing bad to say about it. At MSRP $11, I think this would be a great cigar with the coffee. Definitely not a Scotch cigar. No, not a bourbon cigar. Have a coffee, cappuccino, glass of water, something like that. Something like that. But yeah, no, it's yeah. I wouldn't recommend this with bourbon or Scotch. It's not that kind of party. And of course, you do what you want. Do whatever you want. You're gonna do whatever you want anyways. You're a free person. I respect that. But I am digging this cigar, and it does have beautiful construction on this thing. I'm surprised my hand's not even cold. It's 21 degrees. Nice coffee note coming to the mix as well. So a nice complex blend. I would call it semi-unique. It's not an extremely exotic cigar, but it's not a basic Maduro. You know what I'm saying? Though it's nice. It's nice. Where I put it right now, a nice cigar like this, my experience right now, 4.65. Enjoyable. I could definitely recommend it. Nothing bad to say about it. If you're looking for a stronger experience, just go get yourself a Liga number 9. That's going to cost you more money though. However, maybe the Undercrown Maduro might be a little stronger, but not as refined as this. I mean, this thing is smooth. What donuts? Are they spending donuts in the background? What are you talking about with donuts? Oh, that my choach. You're a funny guy. My choach. It is what it is. Yeah. That is, yeah, there's a place called Curry's Donuts, but it's not, okay, it's a Mexican restaurant. But Curry's Donuts is a major chain up here in Pennsylvania. But that's not a donut shop. It used to be a donut shop, but they kept the sign because it's historic. That Curry's Donut sign is old. Um, that's actually a Mexican restaurant that says Curry's Donuts. So it's kind of confusing. Um, well, no, I mean there's cops in this area, and the cops make their rounds. Right, the police station's about 2 blocks from here. So maybe it's a shift change. You know what I'm saying? No, probably a shift change. It's probably shift change, right? You're gonna have probably your 7 to 3:30, your 3:30 to 11, right? Something like that. So you kind of get guys, I'm guessing a shift change. It's probably, it's the end of the second shift, the beginning of the night shift. But right now, at this point, it might be almost 80% darkness. It's getting darker. And I was going to drop the ash, or maybe I'll hold the ash another minute. We're going to find out. But Sacco, not around. Jeremy, not around. PG, not around. Big Firm, rest in peace. Chewy, rest in peace. Is what it is. These were good dudes. These were friends of mine. I don't know if I just imagined them in my head. Could ever really happen. And I'm okay with that. Yes, there is Mexicans in Pennsylvania. There is. Yes. There's Italians. There's Jews in Pennsylvania. There's African Americans in Pennsylvania. I've even met Puerto Ricans in Pennsylvania. Um, I've met Polish people in Pennsylvania. I've met Indian people in Pennsylvania. Irish people, a lot. Polish people, a lot. It's got a pretty big mix in Pennsylvania. But you know what? There's not a lot of in Pennsylvania. Not so much on the 451. Now in Philadelphia, I'm sure it's different. But outside of Philadelphia, not too much 451. It's pretty low on the sodomy scale. From 0 to 5, I say the sodomite scale here is like a 2.7. It's pretty it's pretty, it's pretty low. It's pretty low. I mean they're here, but I mean it's not like Colorado. Colorado would be 4.7 out of 5. No, I haven't been there yet. No, 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 no. I haven't been to Holt's up in Philly. I haven't been to Cigar International. I have Cigar Page. I don't think you can go to. I think Cigar Page is just a warehouse, but it is what it is. This has been extremely enjoyable, and it doesn't have a real. I haven't even took a sip of water. I'm gonna take a sip of water. It hasn't been drying out my tongue. Ah, nice. I'm gonna drop that ash. Solid construction, solid burn, and it's been great smoke output. I know the ash is not gonna fall, but I'm gonna drop it. This has been a solid cigar, and that took 2 taps. This has been combusting quite nice. In fact, I'm gonna put on my gloves. Temperature's dropping. Ah, ah. Yeah, this is an enjoyable cigar. Easy to love. Will I smoke this again? I will. Am I gonna rush to get it? No. But if next time I go there, if I don't see something that I really want to try that's new, I would fall back on this. This is a solid stick. This is a solid stick. I have nothing bad to say about him. Nothing bad to say about him. Well, I mean, look, this was a nice, quiet last episode. It's the end of the Richie show. No more shows. It's the end. So listen, we've had a good 5 years, 6 years, whatever it was. We've had some good times, huh? Some great times. Some crazy times. Some terrible times. Some funny times. Some sad times. Such is life. I'm going to get out of here. This is a 4.6 enjoyable. Or did I say a 4.65? I can't even remember now. I like this cigar. Here's what it is. The Macanudo. Vintage 2013 Maduro, Connecticut broadleaf. A semi-unique, but a sophisticated, smooth cigar. You could kind of enjoy this. You don't have to just smoke this at nighttime. It's smooth enough. You can enjoy this, early afternoon. Might have a breakfast if you want. This is easy to love and quite a usable blend. Quite a usable blend. And I wouldn't mind even walking around with this cigar. Yeah, I know. The dome was over. This would be nice taking the dog for a walk, or you walk around the beach. I do miss the beaches of Florida. However, I love the forest of Pennsylvania, but it's a little too cold for that right now. Well, anyways, you guys stay fresh. No cigars in prison. Nothing else you want in your mouth there. Tents for camping. Make sure you filter your water. Make sure you limit your alcohol content. Cigars are cheaper than lawyers. I can't stress that enough. I'll see you around.